It's your boy Trey TV, and I'm the best one doing reaction videos out right now. And if I ain't your favorite, I need to know why. With this video, we will be doing Peso, Pluma, and the name of the song is AMG. And if you didn't hit that like button, make sure you hit the like button. We're trying to get the channel to grow, and the only way we're going to do that if you like, share, and comment on the content. So without further ado, let's get into this Peso, Pluma, AMG. Let's go! Chi, get the yayo.
Get the yayo.
Tenemos el video más feos que la vez.
I definitely like how that started off, and they had the old school camera, that 90s look with the blue screen, then they flipped it to the new generation camera. First time I seen that, and that was dope.
Tenemos el video más feos que la verga, pinche fiestón que se hizo, vete a la verga. No
el video del año a la verga.
Gang.
AMG. La puta.
Now this is what's crazy and what gets me. These right here some gangsters. We know they some trappers, and they play instruments. They well diverse, I see.
They ain't on a little bit of everything.
AMG. La puta.
Red Cup Boys. What I can say about these Red Cup Boys, you can tell they like to have fun, they like to have a good time, they like to drink, they like to smoke, they like the women, and I rocks with
They
them.
look like they enjoying life.
Ain't nothing wrong with that at all. AMG, and that's a dope car, one of my favorite cars, and that's why I had to check out this song, because AMG is my favorite car. So I wanted to see what they were talking about with the AMG.
Shout out to the brass band.
Claro que le batallé, lo saben dos o tres. No soy el mismo que era ayer.
Mercedes AMG, clase G63, lo que un
I like short in the background bouncing. He was just talking about the car, the Mercedes AMG, and I'm gonna break these bars down for the people that don't understand what he's saying, because they're saying a lot in this song, and I don't think it's just right to let it pass through and not let you know exactly what they're saying, because they talking that trap-ish, they talking that moving those bricks, they talking a lot in this song, and I like it, and I want people to understand, so I'm gonna really go in depth and breaking these bars down. He said, I've been through everything, of course I battled, 2 or 3 know it, I'm not the same I was yesterday. So he's saying like I've been through a lot, but now because I've been through a lot, I'm battle tested. And a couple people know I'm battle tested, and they know I get busy, and they know not to mess with me. And then he said the Mercedes AMG C-Class, which is basically talking about we getting money, we riding around in these foreign cars, all the same stuff that we talk. And that's why I said we had to break this down, because they talking that same lingo. We talking. The streets just needed somebody to break it down so they could get it.
ya soñé, todo ya me lo compré.
Muy bueno para las cuentas, todo apunto en la libreta. Al creador la lista negra, para que se pase de verga. Pura morrita bien buena, monta en mi camioneta. Los radios suenan y suenan, pero yo siempre ando alerta.
Which right there was crack. Like, if you don't understand what he's saying, you know, they just gave you a lot of heat right there.
There was a lot going on
and
right there.
If you didn't know what they were saying, you would have thought he was just talking about a female, because that's what we always think about when we hear this with the trumpets. We think it's a love song. Me and you know, it ain't no love song. And I'm going to break it down for you. Basically what he said was, really good at math. I write everything down in my book, because when you out here trapping, you giving consignments. Some person might not have all the money. You just got to write everything down so you don't forget, because anything you forget, that's money you lost. You need all that money to put back in the re-up so you could get what you had all over again. Which I thought that was dope. He said, I bring a black list for the people who behave like DICKS's. which I also thought that was dope. Then he said, little young girl, really hot, sitting in my truck. Because you know, when you're out here busting these traps, when we taking a long trip or just busting traps, we want to have the company of a female with us in case we need somebody to roll up, somebody keep us company, stuff like that. So I thought that was dope because anybody know if they trapping, you had a female in the car with you majority of the time, and I thought that was dope.
Calados, compa Gabito. Arriba la bandera, bien. Doble P.
Ya, ya. Si no me acompaña.
Pouring shots.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. We all act the same. We just talk a little different language. It's the same thing we'll be trying to do in the club, pouring.
It's just a little language barrier.
That's it. We trying to break that.
Hey, stop mugging in the
Ya,
club.
ya. Si no me acompaña.
Así nomás.
Gabito. Chao. Pura doble P, viejo. Ay, ay.
That guitar right there, killing it.
I was about to say, and I love the fact that they obviously party as hard as they work.
You gotta work hard and party hard. You gotta do both as equally. You feel what I'm saying?
Balance.
And you see they doing both, and I like it.
Pura doble P, viejo. Ay, ay.
Puñera para rolar. Los baby a mí me gustan más. Puerto de Mazatlán. Divisando la ciudad.
En jet particular me pongo en cualquier lugar destapando la champagne. Hay billetes para gastar,
Moviendo bien el aire. Everywhere.
All right, we're gonna pause it right there and break down some more bars. There what he said. I'm just gonna go to the bars that really stood out. He said a particular jet. I place myself anywhere. So he said I'm getting that money. I'm on a private jet. Same stuff we be saying on private jets, and I just like it's dope that we talking the same language. Then he said popping champagne. There's money to be spent. So I'm on my private jet. I'm popping champagne.
Nothing.
I got a pocket full of money. We doing it big. And we riding around in AMGs. Then after that, he said, with Nike sneakers, I'm a gangster. And that's how it is.
Yeah.
I'm a gangster that wear Nikes. Same thing we do. And I like it. I thought it was dope. And then he's going to go back into the hook. And the hook really just say, really good at math. I write everything down in my book. I bring a black list for those who behave like DICKS's. Little young girl, really hot, sitting in my truck. The radio goes on, but I'm always on the lookout. Because when you're here busting them traps, you got to keep your head on the swivel. You know the cops is looking for you and the robbers is looking for you. So you don't want to get caught by none of those. So keep your head on the swivel. Make sure Shorty got her head on the swivel while she in the passenger seat. So we could do what we need to do, get this money, and get home safe. And this right here is like a trap song.
Yeah.
It's like something Jeezy would talk about or a rapper like that, and they doing it right here. So shout out to them because this is new in Mexico, and I like the vibe. It's almost like they taking drill music and putting it inside of their culture and just doing it with their music and the instruments. But it's a dope blend.
Moviendo bien el aire. Everywhere me han de mirar con unos tenis Nike. Soy maleante y es lo que hay. Muy bueno para las cuentas. Todo apunto en mi libreta. Ahí traigo la lista negra. Para que se pase de verga.
pura morrita bien buena. Monto en mi camioneta. Los radios suenan y suenan. Pero yo siempre ando alerta.
And what I can say, I do like that now we seeing Peso and this type of light, because when we see him on the Jimmy Fallon, it wasn't his type of energy. It was a slow song. He just was low energy. But this one, you get to see him really in his covers on, and he's a whole different person in this video than he was in the Jimmy Fallon video, and I thought that was dope. Fire. Let's get it.
For this song here, I'm gonna give a great rating. There are many reasons why. I'm not just throwing 10s out here, but when I see something that takes me emotionally through something and I feel good, and the music is great, and then you take the time and kind of dissect everything a little bit and hear what they're talking about, I'm with it. It looked like a live party. It looks like they focused on their money and they handle everything well. The lyrics just open this up to a whole nother level. I was impressed off the jump when I seen the money makers having a great time, and then they picked up the instruments.
Right. Crazy.
Just crazy.
Yeah.
I like everything about it. I'm gonna give them a 10. That's how I feel about this track and this whole environment. I liked it all.
Me also, I have to give it a 10. The reason I gotta give it a 10 because the content is the type of stuff I like to hear. I know well it's the type of content we used to hearing, we grew up on. So just to hear from them is different, and I like it because now we get to actually find out what they're saying, and it's like it's dope. That's why I'm rating it so high, because from my understanding, when I read from the comment section, this is new. Like, he's the one that started this wave of putting, like, sort of like I would call drill inside of their culture, and he's the first one to do it. And I like where he's taking it, and it's dope because when we first peeked our head into their culture, we didn't know what we was gonna get, and we definitely didn't know that they were talking about this.
Right.
So it was just eye-opening to me. He started a new wave. I like the wave. They all look cool. I like the way they dress. They getting money. They messing with the females. They playing the instruments, and they showing the new generation, like, this is how we do it. We tat it up, and I just like everything they had going on.
Handle their business.
That's why I give them a 10. And if you didn't hit that like button, make sure you hit that like button. If you didn't hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Happy Single de Mayo's Trick TV. And I'm out.